To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Miami. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in on a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Lewis in the pistol. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. And you hate to see it on the rookie's first carry partner, but he is welcome to the NFL with that hit behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go. Tackler on the Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Mayfield to throw. Pass it in close. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 41. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Well, you could see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Baker out of the pistol. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. For the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. Austin McNamara on now to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Complete out to the right. He's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay,
No
quick.
connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. Crackle 80. Go.
Willis now. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Say that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And another a small 4-yard chunk there. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
180.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Mayfield with a blitz coming. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for our Jets. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the red zone now. They set up the screen here for Hall. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Hits his running back. They get this down to the 7-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. Crashes through a tackle. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here it's Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Come on. Set.
3rd and long for him here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And he gets it away from his end zone. Continues to cook. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
180. Done.
Here's Baker to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Give on second to Hall. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Hurry, hurry!
Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Mevis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11.
Here's Willis to the air. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Picked up a 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, come on. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And here's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup.
Another carry for him. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing is Willis. Makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
36-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing on 1st down. Willis. Here's a screen for Achane. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
18, 5 years.
1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
23-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To throw, here's Willis. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Gun snap now to Willis. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now a hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And the Dolphins pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately the fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19 tight. 19. 19, 18.
Willis in the pistol. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st down, here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
180.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Jets take their 1st time out. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
180. Hey, 133. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
What's up?
He'll throw it. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
A 62-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And I believe this is going to remain with the return team. You'll see the signal there. Boy, nearly a special teams gap, but they're going to hold on to the football.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Finds a man, right side. Gets some space around midfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36. For their next snap. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Dave, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Sixty Maverick. Go.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Cup 19. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing, Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Arian Smith, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
Got ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. It's his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and goal at the 29-yard line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cisco. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Back to work they go after the interception. Finds his back. Achan. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
Willis looking to throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan. And all in a heck of a souvenir.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's Willis. He's got it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Finds him on the crossing one. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. And goes to the hurry up here.
Cup 19.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jets' 3-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 3rd quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Baker now. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Baker now off the play fake. Same guy, lifts it again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved the touchdown more.
Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins football. Let's see if they can close things out for a win.
Ready, set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
18 runner, 18 runner.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Bravo 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short, but they've got to figure it out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
70 Lions.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Go. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to run it in. H.A. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
19, Tiger, 19, Panther 11,
Leads
Panther
to
11.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Willis now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Looking to throw. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. That's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 6-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Risky throw. It's intercepted. This is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. To the pick. Here's Mayfield again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. Throw inside, caught by Wilson. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Baker throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get it back with a nice return to boots down inside the 30.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown. But still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
H.A. and a 1st down carry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.